Tanpa booking penerbangan, your way. Bukan reschedule biasa, reschedule plus pertama di Indonesia.
I've come to make an announcement. For far too long, these so-called shorts creators have been poisoning the minds of a generation with this meaningless slop. These hooligans need to be stopped by any means necessary, and that's where we come in. This is a message to all shorts YouTubers. You have 1 week to cease operations. Pack your things. Quit. We hold the key. And if you do not comply with our request, you will simply be replaced. This is your final warning.
Fortnite is genuinely one of the best games ever made, and I'll die on this hill. It just has some of the most developer support of any game ever, with constant free updates, bringing entire games worth of game modes, constant balance changes that keep the game fresh and map interesting, along with the insane collaborations that, while done through microtransactions, are done in the would you rather always have to travel or never be able to travel. In the first option, you have a max of 1 month that you can stay in the same town or city. You're probably living out of a van for convenience, and every year you need to make at least one full rotation around the globe. So you can't just move between. Have you ever had a moment that was so perfect that it could never possibly be replicated ever again? I have a couple, but the best by far happened about 8 years ago back in middle school. I'm sitting in the living room with one of my friends playing Halo Reach. We're 1v1ing each other, peak couch gaming time. In the room next to us, the TV is on and it's decently loud. So we're playing, I'm winning because I'm built like that. And my friend calls out my galaxy brain strategy of camping. So I said, bad movie idea. It's a monster movie, except the monster is adorable. So the entire movie is about this group being hunted by some vicious monster. And for the entire movie, you never see it. And the way that it's shot, the movie is genuinely terrifying. All the different like action set pieces keep you on the edge of your seat the entire time. Except the twist is that the monster is similar to the killer rabbit from Monty Python, where it's just a cute little animal. But like it one-shots you. Like you're done if this thing sees you. And even when it's attacking, it never looks malicious or scary. So when the twist is Tom Nook is infamous for
I've come to make an announcement. For far too long, these so-called shorts creators have been poisoning the minds of a generation.
I just spent 3 days straight mining ancient debris. I did this because I really want to update to Minecraft 1.20 so I can see the beautiful cherry wood and use some of the awesome new decorations. But I mainly play on my 11-year-old super flat survival world, meaning I can't go mining for ore. Usually this is no problem, because I have farms that give me all the iron, gold, redstone, and emeralds I could ever need, and I can trade for lapis lazuli and diamond tools and armor. But things get complicated when I need regular old diamonds for something, because I can only get those from loot chests. Traditionally, this only mattered when I needed to craft something like a jukebox or an enchanting table, or that one time I decided to use nearly 30 diamond blocks purely as decorative spots on this giant mushroom. But now in 1.20, you need 7 diamonds just to craft the netherite upgrade, which is now needed to upgrade your diamond tools. And that's just not gonna work for me. So I decided to get a full shulker box of every single netherite tool and armor piece before upgrading to 1.20, requiring a total of 243 netherite ingots or 972 ancient debris, which is why I just spent 3 Can you beat an Enderman in a staring contest? Okay, here we go. Oh god. Oh! Oh, he's screaming at me. Get out of my head! Don't fall for it. He's trying to intimidate us. Okay, if you still haven't blinked yet, leave a like. Oh god, we gotta keep going. I really don't like how he's shaking. It makes this feel like an anime. Oh man, my eyes are really starting to burn. Try not to think about the sun or salt. Bruh. This guy's relentless. Oh god! Does that mean we win? No, he's still going. He hasn't blinked. If you're already out, go leave a comment saying how far you got. Come on, we can do this. He's gotta blink at some point. What? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Ah! No, I blinked! If you lasted even longer than I did, subscribe. Can you beat an
I've come to make an announcement. For far too long, these so-called shorts creators have been poisoned.
Something strange is going on. So there's a huge chance that you're watching this on YouTube, where most of my audience is, but there's a tiny chance that you're watching this on TikTok, because I've started uploading my shorts there. But I've since realized TikTok has a massive problem, and it has to do with clones. It's so unbelievably easy to upload stolen content and become a clone of someone on TikTok. There's like 20 Jonny razer accounts and like 50 Camman accounts. But to be honest, I wouldn't really care if I could do something about it. This all started because my friend texted me about a fake pair account that was re-uploading my shorts on TikTok, and he even got I'm on a quest to find the worst video game ever made. This is Superman 64, and it's rated a 1.3 out of 10. People claim the graphics are the worst they've ever seen, and the controls make the game unplayable. Someone even said they would rather play with wet dog shit than touch this game. We'll see about that. The game opens to you being thrown into a mission where you have to fly through rings to save the city. This isn't looking good. It doesn't help that I didn't learn how to fly until like 30 minutes in, just because the controls are that bad. Now yes, the game looks terrible, but I'm willing to overlook that a bit just because this was 1999 and 3D was pretty new at the time. This, topped on with the fact that the game doesn't tell you where to go, made my experience a living hell. I feel pretty comfortable rating Superman a 1.2 out of 10. I'm on a quest to find the worst. This is how I legally scanned the most hated company. This is how I legally scanned the most hated company. Also, I'm pretty sure they had to change their terms of service just because of me. If you've been on YouTube like at all, you've probably heard these words.
This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Now, I don't have a problem with YouTubers getting a bag. I mean, everyone has a price, and I'll be honest, I'm no exception. But with Raid, it feels different. Maybe it's the cringy script they make you read, or the fact that the game just sucks. All I know is that I hate Raid, and I'm not alone in this opinion. Which is why when I got an email from them about a year ago to do a sponsored stream, I almost instantly deleted it. But then I got a funny idea. I spent the next 15 minutes reading the entire terms of service, and when I finished, I smiled. I had discovered a loophole in the contract. It was a way to not only screw over Raid and get paid, but most importantly, make it fun for my viewers to watch. So I started my stream, said hi to my 3 viewers, and started playing the game. The catch? I was streaming off my shitty old laptop, and nowhere in the contract did it say I had to maintain a certain level of quality or frame rate. It also didn't say I couldn't deep fry my mic or put Family Guy clips over the gameplay.
So tell me, chat, is this a W stream?
This is how I legally scanned the most hated.
I've come to make an announcement. For far too long, these so-called shorts creators have been poisoning.
This is how I legally scanned the most. This is how I legally.
Creepiest capsule hotel in Japan. You do not want to stay here unless you're okay with being watched.
Cameras and other sensors are the literal reason this hotel is used. It is specifically designed to analyze your sleep quality.
How long do you live after getting decapitated?
Welcome to Factor Cap. The brain stays active for a few seconds before passing out from a lack of oxygen, so it's pretty scary.
The richest soccer team in the world is worth over $5 billion, and you'll never guess who it is.
It's Real Madrid.
Would you rather have $1 million right now or a magic penny that doubles in value every day for a month?
You better off choosing a penny because after 29 days you're gonna have $2.6 million and it's gonna double every day after that. But in reality, choose $1 million because there is no such thing as a magic penny.
Here are some terrifying trees that you should never touch.
She talked about ghost trees of Pakistan which got infested by millions of spiders after the local flood. So literally nobody would touch that anyway.
I just got an invisibility cloak.
And that's how it looks like. It's a green screen.
You should not be able to call yourself a man unless you can squat, double your body weight.
He really didn't give this much of a thought, did he? Don't let others dictate what you can or can't be and be proud of any progress you make. By the way, you drop this.
Creepiest capsule.
There's a woman in Ohio who says she's black even though her skin is white.
Her name is Roberta Euler. She identifies as a black person to honor her family's legacy as some of her ancestors were African American.
This guy's gaming headset literally saved his life.
He posted on Reddit that somebody shot through his window and the bullet hit the Razer headset instead of him.
Today, we are going to find out if there's something inside the Pringles can.
Usually chips, but there was nothing inside his tiny Pringles can.
Is cloning humans possible?
Though extremely difficult, you can clone the genes of an individual, but the individual itself with his personality and past experiences can be cloned.
I bet you can't clone me, Kobe.
I bet you I can.
I bet you he can't, as a cell source for cloning must be from living tissue like skin, so saliva wouldn't work.
You should never swallow your gum, and this is why.
She told the story of Samantha Jenkins who chewed 14 gums per day and died due to a massive clump.
Are you making a big mistake charging your phone overnight?
With modern smartphones, not really, since they usually have battery protection features that delay charging past 80% to improve its lifespan.
This is safe.
Famous last words. But yeah, there's a sodium metal. Its reaction with water is highly exothermic, and the hydrogen gas creates explosive situations. And it's harmless since there is nothing solid, but don't make bath bombs out of it.
Why are watermelons square in Japan?
It makes them easier to transport and store, but they're also considered a luxury and are sometimes purchased as a gift.
IKEA has a $1 billion secret, and it has nothing to do with the crappy $2 tables they call furniture.
What did you just say? He claims there are no windows or clocks in IKEA because it makes you lose sense of time and spend more money at the store.
On July 15th, 2022, I held a time traveler's party on the Tillicum Crossing Bridge.
Well, nobody showed up.
Jim Bale's done 61 movies in his career, but now one of the things he's known most for, he said he won't continue doing.
You'll stop going through insane body transformations, which can cause severe health problems like diabetes.
Unbelievable but true, but this is a real sea creature.
Obviously, no, it's not. It's a prop from a series called Raised by Wolves, made by this guy.
This is how to make a guy nervous and give
have been poisoning the minds of a generation with this meaningless slop. These I've come to make an announcement. For far too long, these so-called shorts creators have been poisoning
These are 3 times pro gamers got caught cheating live. Salissa was a top 100 Valorant player, but just before he turned pro, he was randomly banned live on stream. So viewers decided to suss out his clips, and they found literal footage of him getting kills without even touching his mouse. Bruh. If you think that's dumb, wait till you hear how League of Legends team Azubu Frost lost $30,000. During the World Championships, one of Azubu's players decided to peek at the crowd monitor and communicate to his team exactly where the enemy players were. And then there was Forsaken. Forsaken was about to become one of the greatest Indian CSGO players of all time, until during a $100,000 professional tournament, people began to notice his sus gameplay. He was tracing people through walls and just obliterating the enemy team. And before he knew it, organizers started rushing to his PC. So in a state of panic, Forsaken decided to physically defend his computer.
But he failed.
And they discovered a cheat program running on his PC named Word.exe. These are 3 times pro. Can you guess who's taller? Video games or real life? Andrew Tate or Waluigi?
Wait, isn't Andrew Tate short? I gotta give it to Waluigi.
You are right. Mr. Beast or Goku?
I feel like the hair gives Goku like an extra like foot.
I think it's including hair.
Oh, it's including hair Goku takes.
Mr. Beast is 6'3".
What?
The Rock or Onyx?
Rock versus Rock. Dwayne, him next to Shaq, he looks small. But Onyx, I feel like is 7 something.
You're right, but you're off with Onyx's height.
28. Okay, I was a little off.
Johnny Sins, but like, you know, his thing, or Kirby.
Oh no. Kirby, I can never tell if he's like 3 inches or 3 feet.
But Johnny Sins though.
At least like 2. Like that's average, right?
At full power, I don't think Johnny Sins is 2. Which one would you rather? Gamer edition. You lose every game, but have fun. Or the opposite. You win every game, but you always have a bad time.
I don't care what my elo is. I don't care if I'm bronze 1. If I'm having a great time, like, who cares?
What do you think YouTube thought?
I feel like YouTube's fun-pilled. The 14% of alpha gamers.
For Minecraft to never exist, or for Fortnite to never exist.
Fortnite is gone. The monetization that Fortnite has done has destroyed like every other game. COD does not need a battle pass. You are already paying $60 for that game.
92% delete Fortnite. Every time you die in game, you have to pay $1. Or for the rest of your life, you have to wear a minion costume.
I went 3 and 16 in Valorant last night. That's $16. I'd be able to tank it because the minion costume, after like a year, you'd be at rock bottom.
What do you think YouTube picked?
I feel like YouTube took the minion.
80% pay the dollar.
Animal Crossing players are like, let's go.
Which one's more expensive? Which one?
I've come to make an announcement. For far too long, these so-called shorts creators have been poisoned.
ABC dari Whiskas untuk anak sehat. Setiap kucing bisa tumbuh sehat dan senang dengan ABC nutrisi dari Whiskas. Beri ya Whiskas sekarang. Whiskas.
I've come to make an announcement. For far too long, these so-called shorts creators have been poisoning them.
Valorant is being taken over by literal AI. I'm not talking about trash duelist main, boosted accounts. Hell, I'm not even talking about people that are Iron 1. I mean literal robots. Maybe they're used to D-rank accounts or level up accounts that are gonna be sold, but the players behind them are not human beings. And if you don't believe me, I actually encountered one in game myself, and here's what happened. Oh, what's up here? 104 on the Omen. What is he aiming? He just hit 8 leg shots. It's a robot. It's actually a robot. Wait, ping. It's actually a robot. Oh my God, it's fucking powered by ChatGPT. AI has gone too fucking far, bro. Oh my God, it clutched. And it only got worse from there. Valorant, me and my girlfriend pretended to be E-daters, and we probably took it too far. Oh, hey. Worries hit 106. 106. Yeah, nice. Wait for the cool though, man. What, Mom? Oh my fucking God, no! I don't want the Dino Nuggets tonight! I said make the fucking pizza rolls! You're such a bitch!
You got the hot mic bug.
Oh.
I got an op for you.
He's so
fucking Spectre! Give it back! Give it back!
Bro, babe! Gangy, behind you! Behind you, gang! Oh, you came in the face, gang! Me and my Valorant burnout. A phenomenon that occurs when a Valorant player has played so many hours of comp that the idea of touching the game for even one more minute. Signs of Valorant burnout are complaining about the map pool, complaining about teammates, and auto-lock. Kind of solo carry your way out of platinum. And with this recent act, I think everybody is experiencing Valorant burnout. But what can you do to stop it? Because let's be honest, we've all spent way too much money on skins. Valorant burnout.
I've come to make an announcement. For far too long, these so-called shorts creators have been poisoning the minds of a generation with this meaningless slop. These hooligans need to be stopped by any means necessary. And that's where we come in. This is a message. Have been poisoning the minds of a
Why money is worthless? Have you ever wondered why we place so much value on this little green paper? Well, before cash and copper coins, we used solid gold or silver coins. But eventually this became impractical as there was only so much gold or silver that could be made into coins. Every single dollar bill was backed up by a specific amount of gold, meaning you could go into the bank. What actually is a black hole? Well, first, it's not actually a hole, like a big empty gap in space. It all starts with gravity, more specifically speed. See, gravity is always active on Earth, and to get away from it, you need to be going at massive speeds, which is why we use rockets. Fastest things in the universe.
Wait, was that you, Kane?
Is cloning humans possible? Believe it or not, we're actually a lot closer than you think. Most people know that scientists were first able to actually clone a sheep back in 1996 named Dog. First, the clones wouldn't be nearly as healthy as us. Their brains and organs may be underdeveloped, and they have the potential to age much faster.
I've come to make an announcement. For far too long, these so-called shorts creators have been
I want to beat a Frost Talus, but I don't want to just beat a Frost Talus. So right now we're in front of that Frost Talus, and it's so close it looks like it's in 3D. I want to kill this guy as fast as humanly possible. I'm going to shoot it with a fire fruit and climb on top, then wail on the guy with my sword. Sadly, I did not one cycle the Talus, but I was able to send the hand back for a second stun. Climb on top, then complete. Beating shrines the wrong way in Tears of the Kingdom. Walking in, this shrine is huge. There's some moving sand and wooden boards out. It didn't actually die when I did that, so I dropped the board. Continuing up, I'm kinda getting lost on where to go, but there is a general path that leads up with a weird swirly cloud in the sky. And now I'm on this long stretch.